on our newspaper dailies, on our newspapers. So I won't be doing this alone, as this morning we'll be reviewing the Punch and also the Vanguard newspaper. I'm joined by my co-host, Nosakari Sydney. Good morning.
Blessing, good morning. You look good this morning.
Thank you. You're not looking bad either. I love your suit.
Thank you.
Okay, to begin with, this morning is our Vanguard newspaper, and the stories on our Vanguard newspaper goes thus: North can trust Southern governors on presidency. And also on Vanguard newspaper we have bandit kills 84 in 2 weeks. Buhari says that. Buhari said that's a sad one. He said bandits kill 84 within 2 weeks. And also Vanguard newspaper today we have APC grabs nearly 2/3 reps as PDP loses 25 members. APC grabs nearly 2/3 reps as PDP loses 25 members. And also on our Vanguard newspaper this morning, we also have stories above the front page. Zoning, 6 northern governors back south. 6 northern governors back south. And also on about open grazing here, we have headers ban in southwest, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and also gather steam. So the last story here on Vanguard newspaper goes thus: Oba Ewari Obaseki disagrees over custody after return. That's over Benin looted artifacts. So these stories over on the front page of our Vanguard today is all about zoning and all of that, the Northern Presidency. But the one I would like us to talk about this morning is about Oba Ewari Obaseki disagree over custody after return. About these issues, yes, the artifacts, what do you have to say about all of this?
The truth is this. It's not that the Omonoba is actually accusing the governor.
Yes.
It's just that the governor wants to like design a place to put this artifact when returned. So but Oba is saying that these things were collected or were stolen from the palace. Yeah. So they need to return it back to where it was taken from, its rightful position. And at the same time, the Omonoba is also suing for peace among the two of them, that this shouldn't be a situation whereby it will cause a disagreement between them. Both of them. That's probably the governor is misinformed somewhere. But that notwithstanding, the artifact should be in the custody of the federal government, pending on when they construct the museum, the royal museum that they said they want to construct at the palace. So these things they will bring it back to the palace. But meanwhile, you might get this media propaganda at times, but it's not really the way they are seeing it, because the Oba at the same time is also suing for peace.
Okay, but it's just an issue of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So we just hope. And
because I remember the Oba even commended the governor for being part of the struggle to get this artifact back. So I think he's a fair play anyway.
So we just hope they come to an agreement and do what's right.
What's right, yeah.
Okay, so let's hear from yours.
This morning we'll be taking some news headlines from the Punch newspaper.
Punch newspapers.
And the first one here says, police arrest alleged mastermind of Haiti president's murder. We know of the Haiti, the murder, they assassinated their president, I think a week ago. Yeah, and police have confirmed arrest of the person really behind it. Okay. And yesterday it was a celebration galore at Euro 2020. It's a Euro 2020 final. England team deserve to be lauded as heroes. So I think this is coming from BJ Slam Rachel Net Strew. So they said the England team also need to deserve to be applauded as heroes. Okay. The Kwara APC integrated group hails party over postponement of Congress. Still on the Punch newspaper this morning, Jiga opposed Onoche as INEC commissioner. That's one big issue that is trending presently. Yes. Then I think, yeah. Igboho did not ask Olowu for help, says spokesman. I think Igboho spokesman there is saying Igboho did not ask for the help of Olowu. The widow of man allegedly tortured to death in Bauchi fainted and is also hospitalized.
Wow.
So I think the last one here says Southwest governor proposed 6 regions, demand local government autonomy and also resource control. So I think the Southwest governors, they are proposing for 6 regions. They demand for local government autonomy and also demand for resource control as well. So I think the headline this morning, they are a little bit funny, but the one that I really want us to consider this morning is this Jiga oppose Onoche as INEC commissioner. That one is interesting anyway.
Onoche's issue that she came out to say that they asked her to swear
if she's the card-carrying member of the APC.
The APC, and she agreed.
That she's not.
She agreed and also swore to it that she don't want to participate in all of these things. So all of these issues now started bringing up other things.
Other things, yeah. Because like what is really happening here is this. Before now, we know Onoche to be Madam Due Process.
Yes. And
that's what she's known for. That she always wants things to be done the way it ought to be.
Yes. And
beside that, as at 2019, she was active in politics then. Yes. I think she was a special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari. Before
not
now.
Until he went for his second tenure, that was when everything changed.
But even during the time of Oshomole Saga, she came up and said the party is undergoing a growth process. That was June 24th, 2020. And now you are coming back and said you've renounced partisan politics as far as 2019. So I think her statements during Oshomole's saga and what she's Buhari tenure is contradicting itself. So these are some of the reasons why some persons are coming and to say that she's not really qualified for that position.
But to her, I think she knows why, because there's more to what we are saying. For her to say that, because it was when Buhari went for started the second tenure. That was when she started all of this. So I believe she has her own reason.
Well, you might say that, but somehow I think for the fact that some persons are agitating that we don't need you here. It's just like the case of Kemi Adeosun. As people begin to agitate that she forged her NYSC certificate. You see that she honorably resigned. So since some persons are coming to say that you are not qualified to be here because you are a card-carrying member of this, before now you've never renounced your position as an APC member. So I think for fairness, she ought to withdraw things like that. And one other thing is this: that some persons are saying that Buhari's appointment is based on who he knows. Because when Goodluck appoints this same Jiga to be the chairman of INEC, both of them, they've never met. That was the first time they came across each other. So that's how it's supposed to be. When you are taking somebody to be an umpire, let him be somebody that is neutral, completely neutral, not somehow passionate about a particular side.
So away from that now, let's take this story. Bandits kills 84 in 2 weeks. That's something that is becoming alarming, because of recent we heard about children, the entire numbers that have been kidnapped so far, and now within 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
it's been recorded that 84.
That's alarming.
And the thing now is, we don't really know to what extent they've been going about all of this, because the issue of the Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, the whole
the truth is this: during the weekend, President Muhammadu Buhari issued a statement that the security personnel should take charge of the security situation and deal with the bandits in a language that they will understand. And there is also a footage that some of the bandits released, that some of the girls that was kidnapped in one of the northern states, they've given them out for marriage.
The thing now is, my point now is, those children that they always kidnap, the killings and whatsoever, after taking them from wherever they must have taken them from to their own particular hideouts, I don't know, at that point in time, is it I don't know if they don't, I don't know, all of these security personnel,
the funniest part of is this,
because they just go to their hideouts without being nabbed and all of that, and we keep on seeing all of these issues on a daily basis, and it always keeps looking as if nothing is being done about it. To
me, I believe these banditry work with some security personnel.
Exactly.
Because I believe there is also a way they are doing it, in the sense that when this, if you kidnap one person, we know that you are kidnapping one person or two. Not that you just go to a school, kidnap up to 100 students. At the end, you will not have a trace. Nobody will tell you that this is where they passed, this is how they did it. And even when they are putting calls across, I thought we have gadgets to even trace people.
To trace calls,
calls and all that.
Location and all of that. I think
that this person, they are not being traced, nothing.
Nothing is
at least the mechanism that was put in place to arrest Nnamdi Kanu should also be put in place.
Yes, should be also adopted in this scenario.
You get it? Because at the ends, as if is a thing of, I mean, the government is being biased somehow. If
like I really don't know what to say again about this insecurity that we are being facing, because how long do we keep facing all of these issues? Let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the better.
That's it.
Okay, so on this note, that's how we wrap up the show on our newspaper review segment. Coming up next is another segment that will be dishing you this juiciest gist ever on our next segment. Don't go nowhere, as we'll be right back.